Hello everyone, this is Mike with the ShadowTrader Stock and Options Room. I have here a long-term chart of the TLT. It's actually one of my more favorite charts for technical analysis. The TLT really does a good job following along and honoring technical structure, support and resistance horizontally, channels and patterns within the channels that take place here. And so it's been something that I've tracked for quite a while. Before I zoom in on this, I wanted to point out here just how well the TLT tends to build price channels and follow them over a period of time. That's really good information for us to pay attention to when we are looking at taking trades or even long-term positions in this market. So I think that we're looking at something here as an opportunity. So I wanted to show you that historic information there before I zoom in. The last time I did a video on this about 8 months ago, we had formed an inverse head and shoulders pattern right here and had moved up and was threatening to break this channel right here. I had taken a long position here in anticipation that this was going to break. I got stopped out right here, and the same thing that happened was going on here actually is happening again now, quite interestingly. We had come to the trend line, pulled back, and we're trying to hit it again, and then I got stopped out, and the rest is history. It did break, it came back and back tested and then built a new channel. Now we've built a new channel coming into here, and the same thing is happening. We have an inverse head and shoulders pattern. We've got to move up to this resistance level horizontally. We have visited the trend line twice now. We pulled back and did one more final, I hope maybe anyway, a final test of this 2008-2011 support and resistance line, the same one that it was testing here. I think that this is significant because this time the auction tried to push lower and couldn't stay lower, came back up and returned back up above this once again. And so I view that as actually with this information now on top of what we knew back here, I believe this is extremely bullish in the larger picture of things here. So we've had recently a pretty hard flush down and a return. This also is near-term bullish as far as I'm concerned. And not only that, we have returned to the trend line quite quickly again. That does not, to me, that makes me feel like there's pretty good odds that this trend line is going to break. And as we know, if TLT breaks a channel, it probably is going to start a new channel, a new direction. And I use the word probably, I guess, a little loosely because anything can happen, but it does suggest that historically that is the likely outcome for this particular auction. So I'm paying attention to this. I do believe that because it's another significant test of this zone from 2008, 2011. If we do break out of there, then this 2014 level that has been visited a couple times, if we get all the way back up into, well, first of all, I'll say that if we break this, then the $100 level would be my target. But if we get here, this is going to be the third test. That increases the odds that the $100 level won't hold. It will be the third test, and it's the old knock knock and the door opens hypothesis there. So I'm just going to assume that the return to that $100 level, if it happens, will be more significant and more likely to be broken. So obviously that's a ways down the road, and we need to break this channel first. But I wanted to show you this because I do believe that for those of us that are longer term traders, this is a great trade possibly to put in your IRA and just leave alone for a while. I know that this pattern is suggesting that the downward trend is over with all of this sideways that's been going on for such a long time. One cannot tell, of course, that this reversal is going to be the final test of this level, but it certainly is suggesting it right now by the way the price has behaved right here. So I'm simply adding the math, so to speak, on this chart, and I definitely want to be positioned long right here, again, if we can break out of there. And that's my plan. So I thought I'd share that with you today. Take it and use it as you want, and let's see what happens.
Hi, my name is Mike, and I'm one of the moderators for the new ShadowTrader Stock and Options Room. Thank you for joining me for this video today. And if you enjoyed it, hit the like and subscribe buttons below. You know, I'd like to invite you to join me in the new Stock and Options Room. We've got some good trades going, studying some great charts and learning some great stuff together. In general, there's a lot of great content there that I think you would benefit from. So, until then, I wish you good trading, and I'll see you in the room.